so many people rave about him being the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. I know you've got all the confidence in the world because you could put somebody to sleep with one blow. But what do you think about this guy's boxing skills? How do you feel about going against him purely from a boxing standpoint?
Like I said, he's a great fighter. He has all the accolades and everything, all the achievements that he's done. You know what I mean? I think that, with this type of fight and this type of magnitude of a fight, I have everything and all the attributes to beat this guy.
Now, I really don't care for him. I feel like he just got something that I want. And I feel like he's a champion and got to respect him, but at the end of the day, I don't respect him in the ring. And every time I see him, I got to let him know that I don't respect him. So, fight week coming up, and now it's time to let our fists do the talking. I don't respect anybody I got to fight. At the end of the day, it's a lonely sport. We boxers, we fighters, and I can't go in the ring respecting another fighter because at the end of the day, once you show respect.
What does he do that you have to respect, and how are you going to beat him?
I know he's bringing that. I know he's taller. He got longer arms. He's a southpaw just like me. At the end of the day, I know it's a tough task in front of me, but at the end of the day, I got to get the job done. So I'm fully prepared, and I'm going to be a lot sharper this fight than I was my last fight.
Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez sparked a heated confrontation live on the Stephen A. Smith Show, grabbing fans' attention instantly. Both fighters defended their pride and skills, fueling excitement about their fight. Shakur Stevenson stated that while he recognizes Teofimo Lopez's skills, he has no respect for him inside the ring. Stevenson made it clear he isn't in boxing to make friends, but to fight and win.
I don't respect anybody I got to fight. At the end of the day, it's a lonely sport. We boxers, we fighters, and I can't go in the ring respecting another fighter because at the end of the day, once you show respect, they feel like they got an advantage over you. He go in the ring, he want to touch gloves and be friendly and be nice and get these guys that he be fighting get them to respect him, and then he start to take over fights and beat them up. And I won't be one of them fighters.
I see. You're not saying you don't respect your opponent's fight game. You're saying you're not there to make friends. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm not here to make friends. At the end of the day, my life on the line, his life on the line. We got families to feed, and I take this very serious. So at the end of the day, I can't go in there, touch gloves, and be happy and be friendly with somebody that I got to beat up.
I got to say, Shakur, your life doesn't look like it's on the line when you box. Your opponent really does not hit you very much.
Lopez echoed a similar stance towards Shakur Stevenson, emphasizing that as their fight approaches, friendship is not on the agenda. Lopez made it clear he is focused solely on competition and victory, reinforcing that in the ring, respect must be earned, not assumed.
Where he is now in his career, in the physical prime of his career, do you feel that he's better now than Loma was when you fought Loma?
Shakur?
Yeah.
And Loma? Loma and Shakur?
Yes.
No comparison there. No. But I believe me, stylistically, and the knowledge and everything I've learned from that is, I think there's a better version that we're going to see right now when I go against Shakur Stevenson Saturday night.
By what you said earlier, you said there's no comparison between him and Loma. Can you just clarify what you meant by that?
Loma was the #1 pound-for-pound rated guy overall, the best that they ever seen. Fastest 3-weight division world champion in such a short period of time. Literally was collecting every belt. In the lightweight. Was literally collecting every belt in the lightweight division. And stylistically, I think that Lomachenko could fight off his back and his front, and I don't.
Lopez also claimed that Vasily Lomachenko is a way better fighter than Shakur Stevenson, highlighting Lomachenko's skills and accomplishments. He suggested that while Stevenson is talented, he hasn't reached the same elite level yet. Meanwhile, Stevenson stated that a victory over Teofimo Lopez would catapult him into the top 5 of the pound-for-pound rankings.
Boxing then?
Yeah, you got to put me in that top 5. There's some tremendous fighters there. Since Bud retired, might even put me top 4. So Yeah, I deserve it, but the job is not done yet, and I'm fully focused on the task, and I can't wait.
Talking about acknowledgement from people, some people love to hate you, some people just love to love you, but do you think that they're wrong for the way that they perceive you and the way that they view you, those people that do speak out and potentially don't like you or don't like your style?
Nah, they good with what they doing. I don't really have no problem with it because every great fighter is gonna be hated. If you watch Floyd Mayweather, during his entire career, he was hated, and now that it's over, they still hate on him to this day. So I know this comes with just being great. I watched it with Terrence Crawford. I seen it with a lot of fighters. So I'm not new to this game.
He emphasized that defeating a fighter of Lopez's caliber would not only cement his status as an elite boxer, but also prove his dominance across weight classes. In a recent interview, Teofimo talks about sparring with Shakur and says he realized Shakur had been watching him closely for a long time.
As somebody who can match him with athletic ability, pure ability, pure speed, quickness, quick twitch, athletic ability that can match him and could actually turn the tables in a way where he could force Shakur out of his comfort zone to maybe do some things, say, he doesn't want to do, that he's not as comfortable doing, initiating in certain spots, that I think Teofimo has the speed, the legs, the quickness, and he's got pop too with it, where he could possibly, I know this sounds ridiculous, but he could possibly match, and maybe even he would have to outmatch him to win. He'd have to be that good, but maybe match Shakur boxing and pull off what would be an upset. I think it's going to be a very, very, very interesting fight with a lot of X factors, a lot of intangibles, a lot of stuff floating around mentally, everything. I think it could be an intriguing fight. I don't know if it'll be a good fight. I don't know if it'll be a scintillating fight. I don't know about that. But I do think it could be.
Teo believes Shakur always knew how good he was, but never said it. Teofimo brings up a moment after the Barbosa fight where he claims Shakur was in the hotel lobby just standing there watching him celebrate.
Floyd bringing to Andre Ward, what is he just talking about those guys coming in through camp? Obviously Terrence Crawford's been in through camp. Is that kind of what your dad's talking about, or is there, I don't know, another level to it or something?
Could be another level to it or something. That's how my father is like that. You know what I mean? He's my trainer, and I think that, maybe he does in some way want people to act accordingly in the way they do things and like how we are, but not everybody's like us.
What do you mean act accordingly? Do you think something's like afoot or something? Like something's going on, or?
No, I can't say. It's up in the air.
You've heard the chatter, right? Like a lot of people are picking Shakur. I believe he's a betting favorite. But you've been here before, right? With Loma, with Taylor. What's different about that this time around? Or is there anything different about it? Is there any different feeling of it coming into this one compared to maybe those other ones?
Yeah.
What's that?
He's a black fighter. Yeah. Which got adopted by being Puerto Rican a few years ago. I don't freaking know that part, but yeah.
That's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
So does that create a difference? Like, I don't know, like how does that make a difference?
The deeper, it's like the deeper the roots, the sweeter the juice.
The blacker the berry.
There you go. So what's the deeper the darker the skin, the deeper the roots. Yeah. My bad. I ain't too sure. I ain't too
yeah, you're young. It's cool.
Pointing out that Shakur has had his eyes on him for years, even before this fight became official. Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez have publicly graded each other's abilities and skills ahead of their big fight.